gonna die. I'm gonna put my COVID all over these Kit Kats just for you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the first edition of We Eat Stuff. That's right, with my candy cohort.
I am Kahzria and I love food.
Yes, much food is to be had. We have a lot of candy lined up, but right now, for the first edition of this, we're going with Kit Kats, various flavors from Japan, correct?
Yeah, and Japan's pretty interesting because over the last 20 years, they've had over 200 different flavors, and for some reason, we Americans just get the normal, boring stuff.
Well, some of the flavors might not be very good.
No, they have really good ones, all right? Out of all of these that I saw, my favorites were the roasted corn. You'll appreciate this. Cough drop.
I actually might like that.
Yeah, and Okinawa sweet potato.
I don't know. What about like squid ink? Or
I did see soy sauce. There
like
was soy sauce
oh
on the
my god,
list.
sesame
You can get
oil
the soy
or something.
sauce and soy flour, and
Ugh.
we don't have any of those though, sadly.
So
I want
we're
those.
we're going to go through these randomly. We have 10, an assortment of 10. She has a bunch of friends wherever around the world. They sent her a bunch of candy,
Thanks, guys.
snacks, things like that. We're gonna go through them. Some of them are probably old by now, but hey, whatever. We do it for you. All 12 of you that are gonna watch this. It's exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm doing it for me.
Oh. Okay. So where should we start here? What do you think? I think we should start with what I think is just a normal Kit Kat. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I couldn't actually figure this one out because I don't read Japanese, but this one has all English in it and it looks like a normal Kit Kat, so I'm going to assume normal Kit Kat.
So there is a weird, strange thing that I know, a factoid, that Nestle in Europe at least makes Hershey candy, whereas in the US, Hershey makes it. So it's kind of interesting. So obviously in Europe, well, maybe not obviously, they use real sugar. In the US, they use corn syrup. So there is an actual difference in taste. Whether or not you like it better or not, I gotta say, with bad chocolate, I actually prefer the corn syrup. Maybe because I'm used to it, I don't know. But like Kit Kats or Hershey in the US, I think taste better than Kit Kats or Hershey in Europe.
Yeah, this is easily backed up by the fact that I got my favorite Russian chocolate and he tried it and he said it tasted like cheap Easter candy.
It's crazy.
So, yep.
So this just honestly, this looks like your run-of-the-mill Kit Kat, nothing special. So that's why I figure we start with this and then we start to get the fancy flavors, huh? This isn't gonna be a mukbang video, guys. So don't worry about it. We're not going to be eating raw squid yet. We get enough donations, so. We got enough donations.
I'm
right?
out. I'm done. Alright, I'm back because there's food.
This one, it's your regular run-of-the-mill Kit Kat. There's nothing fancy about it. Real sugar, I believe, from Japan. Or is this even from Japan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so real sugar from Japan. Nothing special. This one, I don't know. I would say that it really is like the same. I think I noticed maybe a slight difference, but I could tell a big difference with like the Hershey bars, the regular bars. With Kit Kats, it's a little bit less of a difference as far as sugar versus corn syrup. But hey, that's what happens. Any factoids on just regular Kit Kats?
Well, Kit Kat. Actually, Kit Kat is really close to, I'm probably going to say this wrong. In Japanese, there's a phrase, kitsu katsu, which means it's a form of good luck. And I think it means surely win.
Interesting.
So that could be why they're so popular over there, because they're little good luck candies.
We have water. Mine has cat hair in it. I'm excited. This is so that we can cleanse our palate just a little bit between each one of these. Some of them actually say, well, actually it's like two of them two of them say what they are. Mint and for cafe, I'm assuming it's...
No, because there's a whole bunch of them that say for cafe. I had a hard time figuring out what this might be.
Yeah,
basically,
she did research.
Yeah, I got something that says for aroma. So, I don't know.
I'll pick the next one. We're going to go with the tiny dude here. Tiny Tim.
Yeah, so this one is supposed to be cranberry almond. Originally, I thought it might have been a cherry almond, but those are definitely cranberries.
Yeah, they look like cranberries. And you can't mistake almonds.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Ooh, this is cool looking.
These look gross.
These look awesome.
These look like, it looks like, I don't know, some sort of rabies infection that's spread across an animal's body.
These are part of Kit Kat Premium. So in Japan they have Kit Kat Premiums, and what they did was in 2014 they hired a chef for a chocolatory, which is, I'm assuming it's like a chocolate lab.
Like a biscuit engineer.
And that's where they come out with all of their limited edition campaigns like this and some of the premium ones that aren't in the normal rotation.
Yeah, this does not have, this is unsightly. This looks like a disease. I don't know if it's supposed to be smooth or if ours just melted a little.
No.
But if they all look like this, eye candy, it is not. But let's try it out.
I don't know, I think it's pretty good. It's a little weird at first. It certainly makes up for all the cranberry sauce I didn't bring for Thanksgiving.
This one is interesting. I'm generally not I'm not like a fruit and chocolate type of guy.
He's not a fruit. Confirmed.
Sometimes they overdo it. You see chocolate bars with cranberries. And this is better than a lot of those because it's not so much, it's not so overpowering. Doesn't completely get stuck in your teeth. The almonds are kind of like, I don't know really what the point with the almonds are, but it's fine, it's good. It's tiny. I mean, this is like, even for Japan, it's gotta be mini size.
You know what's fun is that I don't see a whole lot of cranberry in chocolate because I don't really like chocolate. The only other place I know of that does it is Krause's, which is a local place near us. They make like a cranberry jelly and chocolate. I like the combo.
The combo, I mean, it works enough to where it's a thing. There's chocolates out there that have it, right? This one's good. It's fine. It's tiny. I wonder if they sell bigger sizes of all these. I don't know. I don't know how it works in Japan. I have no idea. It's good. Yeah, it's good. I think I'm going to try to rate these at the end.
Good luck.
And I will forget half of them. Alright, so next, you pick the next one.
Oh, let's get this black one out of the way because I'm pretty sure this is just...
dark?
Yeah, I think this is just a dark chocolate Kit Kat. No frills, just plain old dark chocolate.
I think some of these you can guess what they are. And then some of them... Like, I don't know. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Did you notice on the back of these, they have these little graphs?
It's like, do you get to write your own thing?
Yeah, so you get to leave your own little messages, and each one is a little bit different.
Oh yeah, even on ours, they're different. The same ones.
Yep.
That's kind of interesting, actually.
So they leave notes, and another thing they do in Japan is you can special order these and have messages written on the actual chocolate. And I saw a couple of them. They're pretty cool. I mean...
Japan's got it, man.
Yeah, they do.
The U.S. is lagging.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this. No, I'm gonna hate this.
Smell? Yeah, I mean, it even looks dark. I don't know. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's dark chocolate. It's not like super dark, though. I mean, that's pretty mild. I still think I prefer the regular over that, but I can see why someone would like that more. There's nothing too special about it.
I'm shocked. I like it a lot.
Do you like it better than the regular?
Yeah. Yep. I don't know why. It kind of tastes like coffee grounds.
Great.
Without the coffee, just the ground. Are we doing the boring one?
Let's go. We went black, let's go white.
Yeah, this was another one I couldn't figure out, but I'm just going to assume it's white chocolate.
Yeah, I think some of them, I think most of these you could probably guess. The dark green one I'm having
Go ahead,
difficulty
guess. You guess before.
Yeah,
Yes.
when we get to all
let you
these,
know.
I'll guess before. I think this is white chocolate. We'll see what's going on here.
It's me not getting into the package.
I mean, if it's not, I don't know what the. This is.
It's soy flour.
Oh my
You know,
god, that
whatever.
would be the worst.
That would be great. Are you kidding
This
me?
soy
I
trash.
don't want this. I want soy flour. Okinawa.
It's even
sweet
white
potato.
inside. Look at
Wait. No. Stop!
that.
Jerk.
I like this one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's something with white chocolate though that's kind of weird. Like, it almost leaves like a residue. This is not an exception for me. So if it weren't for that, maybe I'd rank it higher. One interesting thing I think about white chocolate is it's a little bit more intense. So for me, there's some candies I can eat like a whole bag of, and then there's some candies that I'm pretty good with one or two. This is like one or two, and then I'm like just eating this whole one was like, it was too much for me.
I'm the opposite. Just give me all the white chocolate.
Interesting.
It's not actually chocolate. I'll just sit there and eat it. Some of my customers on the mail route give me just white chocolate because they know. They know.
Well, they gotta get learned.
If you don't know, you know now.
All right, next up, what do we got, Kahzria?
How about you pick one of the ones that doesn't say anything on it and you tell me what it is?
Okay. I feel like only two of these are kind of tough. Personally, like if you said the Four Cafe, I thought it would be coffee, but you said that's a whole line of stuff.
Yeah.
And this dark green one, I feel like I have the rest. The dark green, I'm thinking ginseng. I don't know. So let's go dark green then. What the hell is this?
Do you want to know before or after you eat it?
After. I'll try to guess it. We'll see if I can guess what it
Okay.
is. Oh, this is. I didn't expect.
Yes.
The color is rough here.
I love it. I want to put this at the top of my list automatically because of this color.
This color is horrendous. This is just puke.
This is a color I like to wear that Dante actually hates.
I can't stand it.
Yep.
Puke 70s pea trash. Ugh.
I used to have a tub exactly this color. The sink too. It's great.
So I'm guessing this is tea.
Dark matcha.
Matcha, that's what it was. See, I was thinking the light green or lime green was green tea. Matcha I wasn't thinking about. This one ain't bad, actually.
Matcha is green tea.
Oh, I thought they were different.
Matcha uses, I believe matcha uses the whole flower, the
Oh,
whole leaf.
so like cider and apple juice. They're the same but different.
Same but different.
Mm-hmm. I like this. It's more mild. Like, it's really mild.
I don't get that. It's pretty intense for me. I'm okay with it though.
Actually, I just got struck with something on the back of my tongue.
There we go.
That didn't hit.
I think that's what hit me.
Whoa. Yeah, I mean, that part is, I could definitely see people not liking that part of it. But I think for the rest, other than that, it's really good.
If you like matcha and you like matcha all the time, you'll probably like that one. You know what they did that was cool a few years ago? They had, they did an entire line of 500 different Kit Kats. They only did the single bar, and they wrapped it in gold leaf, and they sold it for equivalent with us about $15 US.
Wow.
One single, and we're talking like single their size, so it was only half of these.
Like this?
Yeah, and there was only 500 made, and it's like, what are you supposed to do? You gonna eat it? I'd eat it personally. I'd
Yeah.
spend $15 on it.
I would go to like a fancy dinner, or like I'd put it under my pillow in like a fancy hotel or something,
Oh,
and then
melted gold.
no,
everywhere.
come on, those pillows are so fluffy. And so then, you know, it'd be like a nice, like, I'm fancy, you know. Anyways, let's go to the next one.
Fancy with your
What do we
open
got? What do we
Kit
got next?
Kat. Let's do the pink one.
Pink. I mean, obviously, I feel like I've eaten enough candy and stuff to think that it's strawberry.
You'd be incorrect.
I'm excited. That's what I want to hear. I'll be pissed if it's like grapefruit, though. I hate grapefruit. Ugh. Alright, so let's see. I always try to get the whiff, try to get a whiff of this initially. See what's going on.
This smells really good.
Ooh.
It smells really, really good.
What the hell is this not strawberry?
It's not.
What is this? Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, this one actually took all of my research.
Because it even looks like it has strawberry bits.
I had to sit here and match up tiny, tiny little Japanese characters to
this
multiple
cherry then?
packages. No, so what they call this one?
Starburst.
No, raspberry passion fruit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It really smells like strawberry.
They do have strawberry cheesecake, and the packages are so similar. I thought I got it because one had silver and one had gold. No, but
Oh, wow.
there's one character off.
The Japanese can read that.
Oh man, I wish somebody would read it for me. Very raspberry tang.
Holy. This one hits you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this doesn't taste or smell like a Kit Kat.
So it smells really, really sweet.
Well, it smells like Starburst.
Yeah, the
Like
little
straight
pink
up.
starburst. Yeah, it does smell like that. But then when you eat it, it's got, raspberry's got that little bit of a tang. This has got all of that tang and the passion fruit tang on top.
Wow. This is not like I don't even think this is a Kit Kat. Like this is the one so far that was so different.
10-10 would eat again.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I wouldn't be able to eat a lot of those though. It would hurt after a while.
It is pretty intense. Like it bites quick. I like it though. It's good. See, that's a weird thing. Like I feel like I could eat more of that, like more of those, because that bite goes away, but it doesn't last. It's not like painting your tongue with sugar. But I don't know. Only got 4 left. We eat food. Alright, next up. There's 2. There's no mistaking 2, I feel. One says mint, the other one has an orange on it.
Yeah, those ones are pretty much giveaways.
I'm gonna say we do mint last, because that usually has a lasting effect.
Okay.
So, let's go with the orange.
Yeah, let's go with the orange.
Uh-oh.
No, because the
like,
chocolate
it's
orange.
like the blood of like a lizard.
No, the chocolate orange was actually one of my mom's favorite combos, and tomorrow would have been her birthday if she were still around.
Okay.
So this would have been her Kit Kat. We didn't even know these existed though. We only had those chocolate oranges that you grab and just smash.
Yeah, I like those actually.
I like smashing them. I don't like eating them.
Smell this one. It smells pretty good.
Yeah, if you like those oranges that you smash.
I do. Are you enjoying yourself?
Where's the bottom?
Wow.
I never understood this combo.
This one's interesting because it's weird. Like there's different consistencies with some of them, and this one it almost seemed like it was creamier, if that makes sense. Whereas some of the other ones, it felt like it almost had less stuff and more wafer. I don't know if that's true or not. I liked it.
It definitely, if you like the chocolate orange stuff, yeah, you'll like that. I hated it for the same reason.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's not my favorite flavor combo. It's a little too much citrus for me.
It's good. I think it's probably middle of the pack, maybe mid-low. We'll see. I don't know. I'll try to put mine in a rough order, and I don't know where the hell I am right now.
Mine's already in order.
I'm a mess over here. Alright, so we got 2 left. You pick one.
4 Cafe.
4 Cafe, and this one you don't know?
I'm not sure. I
this
tried.
Is vertical too. Which I
had
like.
it's vertical, but not on the back. This says Cocoa Plan.
Cocoa plan?
I couldn't
We have
even
a plan for cocoa?
If somebody knows,
What
I
does that
couldn't
mean?
even get a straight answer. Like, is this for cafe? Like, they have this whole series and they're the ones that are made to drink with coffee? Or, I mean, Americanos really aren't that popular. So I don't know. Like, lattes?
I don't know.
You eat chocolate with lattes? Chocolate's not the first thing I think of when I think of coffee.
An initial smell. I don't really smell anything. Maybe it smells more chocolatey. I don't really smell anything. This is weird. Why? Do they just add more chocolate or something?
Is it slightly nutty? I can't tell. It tastes different. Ish.
Yeah, it's definitely different than just your normal.
Like, you know I'm stumped because the whole thing isn't in my mouth right now.
I feel like it's more chocolatey. Because it doesn't have the same light sweetness as the normal Kit Kat. I think. Again, it could be just a normal one and I'm like an idiot.
Well, these did melt. These did melt and reform. We had no air conditioning in our house and it was like 110 degrees in here.
Hey, they had to melt the chocolate to get it there anyway. So.
It's definitely got a different aftertaste.
Man, I gotta say, I don't know. I feel like this one might be the bottom for me.
There's an aftertaste with it that wasn't on the regular Kit Kat. I don't know what it is.
I straight up just think it's like cocoa powder.
Somebody tell us. Like, are these letters on the front? Oh yeah, F and C, for cafe. That doesn't help me at all.
Oh man. Alright. We're getting down to 2. Let's go with Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Frog. What flavor is Kermit the... Okay. That's not good.
What flavor is Kermit the Frog?
I don't know. Lime? Limon?
Oh, we're talking about this and not the actual frog. Okay.
Don't go gigging, y'all.
Oh, gigging is terrible. Oh, man.
Smelling it. Doesn't give off a big smell. You know what this one is?
Mm-hmm.
What? You don't like it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is this like green tea? White chocolate? What is this?
This is regular matcha. This is not dark matcha. This is regular matcha.
Oh, okay.
So it's for the people who like the matcha taste, just with less of a kick of the dark matcha.
Okay. So, I mean, I sort of was right.
Yeah. I actually really like that one.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, I thought the other one was kind of mild until it hit the back of your tongue. This one is, like, super mild.
Yeah. It does have that matcha-y, powdery kind of aftertaste and feel.
For me, at least, it's a very faint. It tastes like white chocolate, but with a little bit of matcha in it.
It just makes me want to drink matcha. I wonder how that would be paired with a little matcha tea.
One of them would lose its flavor.
Curious.
All right. We have yet another Verticles. It says mint on it.
I'm a little sad this is last.
This is only last because, I mean, mint lasts, right?
No, I'm sad because I like the taste of that matcha so much.
Oh.
I don't want it to go away, and this is just going to destroy it.
Spit in a cup, save it for later. Live, everybody!
It's not shit.
How's that smell?
It's minty fresh.
You just eat this in the morning, don't have to brush your teeth. Just like a fine cigar.
I know your tricks now.
Oh, that's terrible. It doesn't look like the most appetizing. We've had this for a little bit, all right? This isn't fresh off the samurai, all right?
I had to go all the way around the world to get here.
Ooh, you think the wafer is minty? Look, it looks a little green.
I don't trust him anymore.
This one, I'm serious. Look. Let's see if you guys can see that. I can't tell if like I'm just fooled by knowing it's mint. It looks green. I don't care. Now I wish I had another one to look at, but whatever. I mean, this is like a crunchy Andes candy, right?
I hate Andes candy. That's actually not great for me.
I like Andes mints. I like them actually, even though I love wafers. I actually like the smoothness of the Andes candy better than this personally.
It's even worse. I will say, if it came down to an Andes mint versus that, I would definitely take the Kit Kat. For sure.
Like, I feel like the wafer works better in some instances. Like, even a York peppermint patty, I'd take that over one, because 2 Yorks are a little intense, but 1, I'd take that over this. Mint was good. I like the mint. I mean, I really, to be honest, I like all of these. Some less than others, obviously.
They actually said that the cranberry almond one was better refrigerated.
Interesting.
Which, I don't know about
Do you
that.
ever hear that with candy?
Yeah.
Refrigerated?
That's why when you go to the gas station, you see Snickers and Milky Ways and everything all in the fridge with the drinks.
I've never. Are you sure that's not the Snickers ice cream?
Somebody doesn't look in the drink section. Yeah.
I don't have money for that.
No, they're in. They put them in little holsters in the window now. So yeah, you can get your chocolate
Holsters.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
like
little,
on the door.
little plastic. I don't know what you call them. Little plastic shelves that are suction cupped onto the door, and they have a whole bunch of candy in there.
Yeah, this is actually really tough for me. To be honest, this is like trying to figure out what I think is best here is really tough. I am gonna say I think last. I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna go with this, what I think is more cocoa powder.
Where's the soy flour? Do you know?
I think that's last. What
My
you
last, I just threw it out.
think? How much? Let me guess. Mint.
Mint.
I would have guessed the orange one
Mint.
personally.
Screw you, mint.
So my last is the what I think is cocoa powder crap. Let's see. We got some right.
Leftover matcha. I saw that before. It was tempting not to just like eat it for you. Helpfully, of course.
I think the second to last, I'm gonna go with. Man, that's tough. This is actually really hard. I'm gonna go with, and it's not even that I don't like these. It's just that I think this is less good. So I'm gonna go with the mint second last. Mint not as good.
Oh, I got that chocolate orange.
She's an orange.
Man, I can't. That flavor combo doesn't do it for me. I know I'm in the minority there, but
It's tough because like the beginning ones were so exciting because they're new and it's like, yeah, but then I'm like, oh, I'm comparing against the others, so now I'm kind of lost in my head. I'm gonna go with the white chocolate. I think the white chocolate's next.
yeah, no, it's the plain Kit Kat for me. You know, they're alright, but we did just eat like a whole bag of them not that long ago, and I'm no longer into it.
Yeah. All right, next up, I'm gonna go with the very mild matcha. I just thought it was kind of like the white chocolate and mild and not enough.
Yeah, it's the for cafe. I know there's something different. I don't know what it is, but it's still like too much like a. Maybe we needed coffee with it. Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe some kind of magical Japanese unlock happens when you add it to coffee, and then like tentacles come out of the side, and
Like a lot of those things, I feel like when people are like, yeah, we gotta dip the donut in the coffee and then everything's, but I don't. I feel like it just takes away from one, adds to the other, and then one of them's bad and then one of them's good.
stroop waffles.
I don't get it.
Stroop waffles.
It's already contained.
No, you put those on top of the coffee, and then they melt a little bit inside.
But can't you just put it in the microwave? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Alright, next I'm gonna go with the orange. The orange was fine. Like I said, middle of the road. I mean, that was basically middle for me. It just tasted like your orange chocolate. Now, what was interesting, which I actually think took it away, is it didn't have any orange bits in it, which I think actually took away from it.
Did you have like dried orange in it?
Yes, yeah, something like that. I think that would have made it better, or bits, or whatever.
I mean, for me, it's the dark matcha. That flavor lingered a little too much at the end. I like matcha a lot, but man, I don't need it to hang around.
It was
all
just
day.
too matcha.
It was too matcha.
Anyways, I'm gonna go with regular Kit Kat is next. The regular, normal, I mean, it stands the test of time. It just is always good. It's not the best. You're gonna, everyone's not the same. Some people might think it's their favorite, but I would say everyone could find, out of 200 flavors, probably one they would like better, or at least for the time being. So yeah, pretty close to the middle. It's always at least fine.
I guess. I mean, next up for me is the dark chocolate. I was surprised by how much I actually like this.
Well, it was more mild, right?
We're getting into the things that I actually like, and for me to say I like dark chocolate.
Oh, so you're saying your bottom 5 you just didn't like?
You wouldn't really eat them again. No, those ones.
Interesting.
It's an even split.
5,
So,
10, not again.
This one, I'd eat them again. I mean, I'd eat anything again, okay? Because I might like it in a couple years. You don't know. But yeah, the dark chocolate, surprising for me. Usually, if it's not with raspberry or something, I won't even like it. But
Interesting. Next up for me, these are so difficult. I'm gonna go. Actually, why didn't I put the? These are like right next to each other. Actually, I would say they're about the same. I probably should have put the dark chocolate one. Wasn't even thinking. I guess dark chocolate is next on my list here. I would say that I probably like that slightly less than normal Kit Kat, but it was fine because it wasn't super dark. It was just dark-ish.
you know what this means, right?
What?
We finally got a Kit Kat on the same level.
Yeah, it might happen again. We'll see. I don't know. We got a few left. Yeah, so dark is fine. I do think the regular Kit Kat is slightly better, so I mixed that up, but they're pretty even.
Well, we didn't, because I forgot I had the white chocolate.
But we still got this standpoint. So white chocolate is your next?
White chocolate, yeah. I love it. White chocolate, so easy.
You love it!
For Easter, right, you couldn't give me the regular bunnies or anything. It had to be the white chocolate
With the
bunny.
stupid eyes.
Or the chocolate bunnies would lose all of their eyes and ears because they were white chocolate.
So you love the white chocolate, but yet it's not higher in the list.
No.
What the? What is this? Wow. Okay, so next up,
Top 3.
things are getting really difficult. I'm sort of doing this on the fly and I'm having a very difficult time. Okay, I like the intensity of this passion fruit and raspberry, right? I really loved the intensity, but I think next up I'm gonna go with cranberry almond, this specialty, it seems. It was surprisingly good. I thought, the almond I thought was kind of a backseat a little bit, but cranberry worked. It wasn't too overpowering. It was enough to where you get it, but not enough to where that's the only thing. And I thought that made it good.
Yeah, I mean, that's my next one. I also liked it because there wasn't so much almonds. Like, a lot of times people, they shove so many almonds in there and then you just end up dry mouth because all of these almonds, man, they're everywhere. I also like the single Kit Kat. I imagine this is what the gold leaf Kit Kat was. It was probably this big in its cute little wrapper.
Yeah.
Because it did come wrapped also.
And the almonds were they were bits of almonds. They weren't whole almonds like you see in a lot of other stuff. So
yeah, I like the open top too. It was like a convertible Kit Kat. It had normally I hate convertibles, but it worked in a Kit Kat.
You know, if you put these together, you know what you got? The Almond Brothers. Okay. All right. So now, obviously, this is like how you do the runners up for pageantry.
We've almost got the same ones left. Almost.
So it's like when you pick, and then you don't even say who got second place. You say who got first. Like that's who's excited, because that's what you know. There's only 2 left.
Or second place.
So you know what's gonna be last, or first, I guess in that sense. But I'm having a real difficult time here. I love the intensity of this passion fruit one, but I also love the overall taste. The initial, to me, it was mild, but then it hit the back of your tongue. It didn't hit so hard, so it's tough. But the intensity, like, could I do more intense? It's like, I know for sure that this passion fruit one, if I'm only gonna have one of these once, passion fruit's my guy. That's the one I'm going with, because it's intense, and eating more than one is like too much a lot of times. Although it goes away, it's not like the white chocolate for me. Oh, this is tough. All right, I'm going with it. I'm going with matcha. Matcha second place matcha. I just really liked the taste of it. It was mild enough and good enough with its own flavor to really make its own thing. It was weird. And then it hit the back of your tongue, which I will say took it away from it a little bit, but I didn't mind that, so it worked for me. It might not be for everyone, so I gotta pick that.
I mean, I'm going with this because I don't know about you, but smells make up a lot for me. If it smells weird, I'm probably not gonna like eating it, or I'll just muster through it. But this, man, the package still smells really good, and like I want to eat it again. And I do like the tang. I like a tang coming out of a sweet treat.
So, as you know, because of that, this is my number one. This, out of all these other ones, I don't know. For some reason, they just feel more like Kit Kats. This one is not. This one is like candy. It's fruit candy. Even the orange one didn't seem like a fruit candy to me. This one is so different, and it's completely different and completely more intense than the orange one, than the raspberry one. It just like it's so intense.
That is the raspberry one.
Cranberry one. The cranberry one, like, even though that had actual fruit in it, it wasn't as fruity. Like, not even close. It was like 20%. This thing is, I mean, you still smell it, and it's Starburst. It's crazy. It's a Starburst wafer that you don't have to chew a lot. So that's, if I'm picking one that I have once, that's the one I'm picking.
Yeah, my top is the regular matcha. I do love matcha.
But it's, why that more mild matcha over the zingier, zestier, zippier?
Because matcha's got this property in it where if you have too much matcha in a cup, it leaves like a powdery kind of substance in your mouth afterwards, or it feels powdery. And that's kind of what I get out of the dark one. But the more mild one, it's like, it's a flavor that creeps up on you. So if I ate a whole bag of those, which probably nobody ever does, I would probably have a whole mouthful of matcha and be perfectly happy.
Do you think they have whole bags of any of these? Well, except for the regular.
Yeah, actually they come in bags that are probably about this big.
What?
And they're all these tiny, like we would call those what, fun size here?
Joke size.
The normal size.
This is
are
like
fun
a
size.
Practical joke that you give to a kid on Halloween. That's what this is. This is almost the equivalent of like a toothbrush.
They do have.
That's
like,
how tiny.
They do have a little bit larger ones, but it seems like they stick to the small ones, which I'm perfectly fine with if you get little gems like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you give me 200 flavors, I'll buy a bag of 200 easily. If you give me all those flavors, and I don't care, they could be the half-sized ones or whatever. These super tiny ones. I'm fine with it.
The gold leaf size. That's what the gold standard.
The gold standard. I mean, I love that, you know, with a lot of this chocolate around, I wore extreme brand new white. And guess what? Hopefully not a lot of blotches. I don't know.
If anything, it'll be that puke green that you love.
Oh, come on. Ugh. So, yeah, I mean, these Kit Kats are great. Japanese only, right? I mean, we have them, but now because it was sent to us. But I liked them all. I would eat every one of these again. Yeah, I have no problem with this.
I wouldn't eat the mint again.
Mint was like,
No.
mint was one of those where that's a commitment. It's more of a commitment than the others because it just stays with you. Mint always stays with you. So it's like, if you ate that, forget about drinking most things, forget about eating anything else. That's
basically just brush your teeth and call it a day.
Essentially. But I hope you enjoyed this one. We have, hopefully, if this pans out well, many more to come.
Oh,
and
even if it doesn't pan out well, I'm still gonna eat them.
And it's possible that we'll set up some sort of P.O. box if any of you 12 people have something to send us.
Come on!
So, let us know in the comments below, obviously, if that's something you want to see more of. This production with how many damn cameras is annoying to edit already, and I haven't even done it. So I'm already annoyed.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Either way, I hope you enjoyed this one. Like,
comment,
and subscribe. And
tell me what you think.
She knows it better than me. And he, she will be back.